I saw something interesting the other day, or actually today, really. Some dude used to weigh a whopping 180 kilograms, or almost 396 pounds. That's almost, excuse me, he used to weigh 396 pounds. That's almost 400 pounds. I mean, it's a lot. The fella said he was struggling with depression. He didn't have any friends. He would shut himself inside of his room and play video games, eat unhealthy foods, pizzas, tacos, pasta, chocolate, potato chips, etc., etc. And he would pack on the pounds. So once he was seeing his doctor, I think at the ripe age of 15, and his doctor told him that, look, you have the health of a 70-year-old. Think about that. You're 15 and you have the health of a 70-year-old. And you're weighing almost 180 kilograms or 400 pounds. It's a lot. And it's a lot for a 15-year-old. Or actually, excuse me, I don't know if that was what made him change his life around, but I certainly know this, that at his fattest, according to the article that I read, he used to weigh 180 kilograms. And so he decided to change things around. And this is where it gets interesting. This is where this ties into sales, business persuasion, and making more money. Because this fat guy would have to sell himself on losing weight. Nobody else could do it for him. I mean, his doctor could sit there and tell him that, look, dude, you're fat. You're out of shape. You have to do something. But if the guy himself doesn't want to, if he's not convinced inside of his head, then nothing's gonna help. Nothing that anybody else is telling him is gonna help unless he wants to implement these changes himself. So that's why you need a vision. This is in concordance with the late great Jim Camp, by the way, which I inquire everybody to check out. Go look for Jim Camp, go look for the books No and Start with No. That's courtesy of Ben Settle, by the way. Regardless, getting back to the core philosophy here. He was given a vision. The doctor gave him a vision. The vision was, look, dude, you're 15, you're just a kid, you're an adolescent, you've got the whole life in front of you, but your health, your metabolical health is that of a 70-year-old. 7-0. That's crazy. I mean, when you're 15, you shouldn't be having the biological health or the metabolical health of a 70-year-old. It's insane. And so the guy needed to make some changes in his life. You know what he started to do? He started to aim for a fat loss or for a weight loss of 0.5 kilograms per week or 1 pound a week. That's not a lot. That's just eating a little less every single day than what he had used to do. So he would eat, instead of 2 pizzas, he would eat 1. Instead of 2 bags of potato chips, he would eat 1, etc., etc. And so you might sit there thinking, oh boy, that's not going to help because he's still eating the unhealthy foods. I know, but he's eating less of the unhealthy foods. And no, a calorie is not a calorie. Absolutely not. But it is a start. So if I'm indulging in chocolate, if I'm indulging in potato chips, if I'm indulging in pizzas every single day, and then I cut it in half, then I will lose weight, I think. And my body won't be receiving that much crap, only half of it. And so gradually the guy started losing weight. I think he also started to eat a little bit more vegetables and fruit and other healthy stuff. And so that's the point. The point isn't to make these drastical changes. I mean, I sort of relate to this, or I don't sort of relate to it. I actually relate to it because I used to be fat myself. I didn't weigh 180 kilograms. I weighed 120 kilograms. It was still a lot, though. Now, I drastically changed my diet. I started, switching from unhealthy foods, processed carbohydrates, and sugary beverages, and also candy, to low carb eggs and steak. That worked for me, but if I'm looking back, I would have done it gradually, a little bit different, a little bit more in concordance with a guy with what this guy did. And so that's my point. If you want to make these changes, if you want to sell more, if you want to make more money, you have to make these gradual changes. You have to sell yourself on to making different, changes that will affect your life differently. Whether that applies to the way you promote, you sell, or you persuade your customers, whatever it is. If you want to learn more, then get subscribed to my email list. The link to do so is in the episode description wherever you're watching and or listening to this, and I'll see you there.